Opening and purpose. Starting with why. If you or a loved one are dealing with a complex chronic illness spanning years or decades, you know how exhausting it is to re-explain your entire history to doctors in a 15-minute appointment. The ultimate goal of this guide is to show you how to build a doctor-ready master packet, a structured, one-page summary and system matrix that gets doctors to understand your history immediately so you get better, faster care. Before we build that packet, we are going to cover 4 quick things. 1. How AI models work, and what it actually means to ground a model in your records. 2. Which tools to use, including AI counsels and Perplexity, and which ones to avoid. 3. Crucial privacy warnings so your personal medical data stays safe. 4. The step-by-step method and exact copy-paste prompts to organize your records objectively without getting overwhelmed. 2. How AI works, standard LLMs versus grounded engines and avoiding bias. Standard large language models, LLMs. General AI models, like base ChatGPT or Claude, are pattern prediction engines trained on the public internet. While powerful at writing and summarizing, standard LLMs can occasionally hallucinate or guess missing facts if handed hundreds of pages of unorganized text. Source-grounded engines, Notebook LM. Grounding means locking the AI inside a personal vault built strictly from your uploaded files. Notebook LM, Google's grounded research engine, will not search the public web unless you explicitly tell it to. It reads only what you uploaded and provides exact page citations for every single statement. Critical advice: keeping prompts objective, avoiding bias. When prompting Notebook LM, do not introduce emotion, accusations, or leading questions, e.g., why did my doctor miss this? Or, prove that my diagnosis was wrong. If you feed the AI an emotional or leading prompt, you skew the output, forcing the AI to hunt for negative patterns to confirm your bias. Keep it strictly clinical and objective. Ask for dates, documented lab values, hospital discharge notes, and confirmed diagnoses. Let the factual data speak for itself. Live search and answer engines, Perplexity AI. Perplexity acts as a real-time research assistant. It searches live web databases and medical literature, synthesizing up-to-date facts with direct clickable web citations. Use it to look up medical terminology or drug interactions safely. 3. The AI landscape, tools to use, AI counsels, and what to avoid. What to use. Google Notebook LM, the primary grounded vault for uploading raw PDFs, extracting cited timelines, and organizing decades of records without hallucination. Perplexity AI, the live research tool for looking up medical definitions, overlapping symptom guidelines, or diagnostic terminology backed by direct source links. Anthropic Claude and ChatGPT, used for logic processing, drafting human-readable summaries, and connecting to live medical portals via ChatGPT Health. AI counsel workflows. Rather than trusting one single chatbot, an AI counsel involves passing your data through multiple different AI models, like Claude, Gemini, and ChatGPT. Using multi-model aggregators, or simple multi-tab cross-checking, allows one model to act as a critic or auditor to spot errors in another model's summary before you show it to a doctor. What to avoid. Microsoft Copilot. Avoid relying on Copilot for heavy medical record processing. Throttled by corporate safety filters and shallow context limits, it behaves like a sanitized corporate wrapper, essentially a modern, glorified version of Clippy from 1997. It frequently drops document context, hallucinates basic details, and gives generic, unhelpful responses on complex files. Generic, ungrounded chat prompts. Never ask a standard chatbot to read my medical records without forcing it to cite its source pages, or double-checking it with a secondary tool. 4. Privacy and security warnings. 1. Turn off model training toggles. Consumer AI tools are not bound by federal HIPAA protections by default. Go into Account Settings, Data Controls/Privacy, and turn off Improve the Model for Everyone, or Model Training. 2. De-identify your PDFs, digital markup, or redact the big 3 before uploading raw files. Social Security number, /insurance ID, full legal name, home address, and date of birth. 5. The Doctor Master Packet Structure. A single 10-year chronological timeline is impossible on one page. Instead, build a modular packet. Module 1, the one-page milestone summary, lists major turning points, surgeries, hospitalizations, formal diagnoses by year, and active baseline medications. Module 2, the organ system/problem matrix, groups history by clinical category, e.g., rheumatology, gastroenterology, oncology, so specialists see their exact domain in 30 seconds. Module 3, the tiered 10-question strategy. Top 3 must-answer questions. Priority questions at the very top addressing active safety or treatment overlaps. 7 secondary questions, listed beneath as a reference checklist to be handled via portal messages or follow-up visits if time runs out. 6. Step-by-step AI execution and sample prompts. Step 1. Upload and ground in Notebook LM. Upload your scanned PDFs into Notebook LM. Do not ask vague questions. Use this exact, objective prompt to generate your initial data extraction. Sample prompt for Notebook LM. Copy and paste. Act as a clinical data clerk. Using only the uploaded medical source files, generate 2 distinct structures. 1. Chronological milestone table. Create a table with columns. Year date. Medical event, diagnosis, surgery. Facility/provider. Citation page hash. Include only confirmed diagnoses, major surgeries, hospitalizations, and significant procedures. 2. Organ system data matrix. Group all abnormal lab results and specialist clinical notes into 3 distinct categories: rheumatology/autoimmune, gastroenterology, and oncology/other. For each abnormal lab value, list. APATE, test name, result value, normal reference range. Do not infer, guess, or add any commentary outside what is explicitly stated in the source documents. Step 2. Generate the final doctor master packet. Once Notebook LM outputs your raw tables and cited facts, use this prompt inside Notebook LM or pass the extracted text into your AI counsel, Claude or ChatGPT, to format the final 1-page handout. Sample prompt for the final handout. Copy and paste. Using the extracted clinical data, format a clean 2-page Dr. Self-Advocacy master packet designed for an upcoming physician visit. Structure the document exactly as follows. Page 1. Clinical brief and priority questions. Header. Patient clinical summary, de-identified, and primary active diagnoses. Priority tier questions. Top 3. Draft 3 objective, highly specific questions, focusing on current symptom overlaps, drug safety, or active diagnostic priorities. Secondary questions. 7 checklist items. List 7 lower priority questions regarding long-term tracking, baseline testing, or secondary options. Active baseline medications. Table of current drugs, dosages, and prescribing specialties. Key milestones. Brief chronological bullet points of major surgeries and formal diagnoses by year. Page 2. Organ system matrix. Clean, formatted tables grouping historical abnormal labs and specialist findings by clinical system, e.g., rheumatology versus gastroenterology versus oncology, with exact source page citations. Keep the tone strictly objective, professional, and clinical. Step 3. Research and verify with Perplexity. If any lab terms, drug interactions, or medical acronyms from your packet are unclear, paste them into Perplexity AI with this prompt. Sample prompt for Perplexity. Provide a concise medical-grade definition of insert medical term/lab name. Explain what abnormal values typically indicate in the context of insert condition, e.g., lupus or celiac, and provide direct links to current peer-reviewed medical guidelines. Step 4. Audit with the AI counsel. Take the finished master packet draft, paste it into Claude or ChatGPT, and run an adversarial audit. Sample prompt for the AI counsel auditor. Act as a clinical auditor. Review this synthesized medical packet against my raw symptom notes. Point out any logical contradictions, unaddressed follow-up recommendations, or formatting errors without altering the factual clinical data. Step 5. The doctor interaction script. Hand the doctor the 1-page summary and say, "Doctor, because my medical history spans over a decade across multiple specialties, I organized my past lab trends, surgeries, and diagnoses into this brief summary to make our 15 minutes together as efficient as possible. My top 3 priority questions are listed right at the top.